So Door Kickers 2 just fully released on Steam the other day with a brand new campaign and a bunch of other fixes, and I've been recommended a few mods and tricks here and there to completely revamp the game and add some extra realism as well as overall challenge to the game. So shout out to you guys. I'm going to showcase some of these mods and tricks. The first one here, and I never really noticed this too much until it was pointed out, but when you're playing the game, you'll see that there are dead bodies of enemies disappearing and being replaced with this kind of like a chalk outline on the floor. You can turn this off actually by tweaking the settings in your options.xml file. This heavily increases the feeling of realism as the bodies don't magically disappear during your clears. I'll put a link down below in the description of a guide if you want to know how to do this for yourself. It'll be down below in the description. Now, the first realistic mod I'd highly recommend is the realistic sound mod. This mod overhauls all the sounds in the game to enhance bass, volume, and just overall changes the sound experience within the game. The second mod I want to show off here is an absolute must-have for those who want an additional challenge to their game. This is called Going In Blind, and essentially what this mod does is it alters the fog of war on all levels, which completely blocks out the entire map that your operators haven't seen yet, making room clearing much more difficult and requires a higher level of practical thinking when it comes to CQB. Both of these mods are available on the Steam Workshop and are also listed down below in the description of this video if you want to check them out for yourself. Either way, let's dive deeper with these mods. We're going to be continuing from where we left off in the campaign from the last video, so let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, we're about to get into the next mission called Objective Iron Walk. This is a clear hostiles only mission. We also have one of our operators injured, unfortunately, from the last mission. It's going to take 3 days for her to fully heal up, and this is a new feature as well with the campaign, and I didn't know that before, and that's kind of cool and unique, and I like that. So we've got plenty of assault guys ready to go. It doesn't, just based off the picture here, it looks like we are going to have some exterior and interior. Looks like some good CQB, and this is going to be perfect for the Going In Blind mod for sure. This is going to be a good one to get into for that. Gear up, some well-organized insurgents are making trouble in the northwest, and we've been tapped to go out and mop the floor with them. Opposition strength is 8 to 14 well-organized insurgents. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's all blacked out. Looks like the exterior, we can see a little bit of what's going on here. But the interior is just complete fog of war. From what I can understand, based on how our guys are set up, I don't know if we're gonna have to, well, we will have to worry about exterior because we've got doors and stuff, or window, wait. Yeah, we've got doors here, one door to this structure. So it's good that we can still see, like, windows and doors, so we kind of get some intel on what we're gonna be going up against. So it looks like, okay, we got a door on the south end of the structure, and we've got I thought I saw another door here, right here. So we've got a door on the south end of the main structure and a door on the north end. The rest of it's windows. And then we've got the door on the east side of the smaller structure. The only thing that really, I would, honestly, if I wanted to do this with more operators, I think I would probably take down the smaller structure first. But because, like, we have all these windows here, right? So I think the better plan is to just take down this main structure here right off rip, and then just have somebody watch rear to make sure we're not going to get flanked from the exterior of the building. So what do we got here? We got, I think these are all our assault guys, right? One of these dudes aren't set up properly. Let's go ahead and swap him out. We got our Glock. Got our Mark 18 suppressed. I think we're fairly set up here. This is probably my favorite setup, by the way, is the Mark 18 suppressed with the EOTech. This is basically what we're rolling. Mark 18 suppressed, EOTech, What ammo are we running? I never really looked into like the major differences with the ammo. I'm gonna be honest with you. I completely forget that that's even a feature. We upgraded our armor. We do have some points to spend here, so maybe we should go for some better armor here. I don't really know what's a great choice. I think this is gonna make us too heavy, possibly. We get some really, really good protection though. Let's do it. Screw it. Yeah, I say screw it. Let's go for the heavier armor. And worst case scenario, if it slows us down, it slows us down. We're gonna go ahead and apply this to all our guys here. And we can always go back and we can remove this, right? If it's too heavy to the point to where it's slowing us down,
Roger.
right?
We'll go. Roger. Lock and load. Let's do this.
Okay. Well, though, actually, you know what? The more I see it now that we're actually in, there is a good chance we're gonna have a lot of guys on the exterior. But that's okay. Let's do it. Let's go straight into interior. Let's lock it down, and then we can worry about you know, the rear as we're in the building, right? Looks like we could also place a wall shot, a wall charge here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Probably should have looked at this before launching into the map, huh? Alright, so it looks like our number one man's gonna have the wall charge. So we can do a Simo breach. There's no sense in having these guys on stealth mode. Let's go ahead and turn that off real quick. I want to make sure we have this turned on, though. I wish there was a way to do this just like by default. Oops. That keeps them so that they don't like go past each other and they'll match each other's speed. Let's go ahead and swap this guy out. Let's get a wall breach charge or a door shot ready to go. Let's go this way here just so we get full coverage. This guy's gonna be our new number 2. I should probably swing out, or sorry, our new number 1. I'm gonna swing out here, make sure we don't have any trouble.
Setting charge.
Here, let's leave you here, focusing on the door. Yep.
Tango down.
All right, so that was through a window, or no, that was on the exterior side here. That was not through a window. So yeah, let's go ahead and leave this guy here for security on the exterior. Let's move him over here to get ready for the breach. So we'll do... how do we want to do this? Let's do 3 on the door, or sorry, let's do 3 on this wall shot. And we'll do 2 on the door. Let's move you down a little bit. I don't want you to get hit. I guess, can he take cover behind? Well, no, he's going to be exposed to that, isn't he? All right, so he's good where he is. I'm going to have him... let's move him around this side here. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is like a barn or something. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Got 2 contacts down. Let's go ahead and pin this. They get a good eye on what we got going on here. But we got some dead space here. A little bit of dead space here. I don't think anybody's going to be in these spots here, but I could be completely wrong. As far as additional exits, I'm not seeing anything along this wall. We've got the one here. Looks like something's opened up here too. So we got 2 openings. And then we've got windows along this side. Okay, I've got a door here. Yep. All right, cool. So we can continue to flood this way. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this side make entry. So let's go ahead and make entry here. We'll clear that corner. and you're gonna come out like this. And you're gonna, these guys are gonna stay outside watching. These guys are gonna watch long. Okay, so that's clear. I'm gonna go ahead and, all right, so that's pretty much clear there from what he can see. Let's have you go over to this side.
Roger.
And then these guys can flood in. Since this guy has like the better situational awareness on what's going on. Oh shit, I didn't think about this. This hasn't been cleared at all. Alright, let's get you looking out that way. There we go, that's fine. There's still a little bit of space here, but I think we're okay. I'm just gonna have these guys flip for the sake of the CQB. This guy will come out and grab long. Alright, so let's go ahead and get stacked up on this door. We technically don't need 2 people here yet. We still got some dead space we need to clear. So that was kind of a mistake here for sure. I don't want this guy going out there just yet. Let's focus. Let's focus long. Come up here to this guy. Actually, let's have you go back over this way. We only need 1 person watching this door. We don't need multiple people watching a closed door because we're not ready to take that yet, right? So we need to worry about this dead space here, and then we got an opening. So, and then we got a closed door. So let's get 3. We're gonna need 3 in total.
Affirmative.
We can leave these guys here for now on the exterior. There's no reason for them to give that up yet until we need to lower our security bubble. Alright, let's start moving up here on this side. Alright, so we kind of have like a same side threat situation here. So here's how I'm going to do this. Is this guy is going to focus on this side while purple comes up and pies this out as much as he can. And we don't need to worry about any of this because this guy can take out any threats that come this way. He needs to be looking here like now though. There we go. There we go. Alright, he's getting into his line of fire. Still not completely clear. I'm gonna have him come up a little bit. I'll have him actually, he should be focusing here. Clear out the rest of this. I think that's a decent angle. There we go. And then these guys can come up. Probably want to get as close to this as you can. I don't think anybody's fitting there. So I'll have him run the rabbit. And then he's going to also come in and pick it up. And it's clear. Cool. So we've got this, and then there could be guys here. This guy's kind of holding both of these, which is fine. Let's go ahead and get these guys over to this side, and then we can work this problem. I don't want to work any exterior right now. He might be able to clear this out just by coming around here. Yeah. So he can clear that out as much as possible. This guy's kind of watching that door. If that door swings open, he's not really covered. I don't want him to go across this threshold just yet. Alright, so he cleared it out, just not entirely. I guess technically speaking, from what he's holding, he can hold both from right there. He doesn't really have a lot of cover. But let's hold him there for right now. Let's get these guys back over here to clear the rest of the structure.
Affirmative.
And we're gonna have to lower our security bubble at some point. But right now, I think we're okay as far as the number of bodies that we have. And we'll think about lowering the security bubble here in a moment. Let's go ahead and get a tighter angle. I'll have him come over and swing the door since there's less space here for bad guys compared to like all this space here. So it kind of makes sense for me to have him open the door, even though he pretty much exposed himself like completely. I think it's because this was in the way, possibly. This dresser or whatever this is. But I think they do that sometimes where they like put their whole body in the door, and I don't really like that. Okay, so now we're going to have this guy pie out this room. We're not going to dump the room. We're just going to have him pie it. And we're going to come out to about here. Alright, so we got a door in here. The rest of this looks pretty much clear. I don't think anybody's going to fit here. And it looks like there's furniture there as well. Now in real life, you want to clear seam to seam. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to get him as close as possible to the threshold. And I'll have this guy take point since there's a door on this side. And then this guy will come in. This guy will be support. Okay, that's clear. No dead space or anything like that. We just got the door. So let's go ahead and get these guys set up on the door. Got our support guy here. Technically don't need to be pieing across doors. I just think it looks better. I wish there was a way we could force them into low ready as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and swing. Actually, this is a really cool lesson right here. So this guy here's got a decent amount of cover. So he can technically be the working man for this door. And all this guy is going to do is get the door open. And then he's going to back up. This guy should probably back up quite a bit as well. Let's just get you all the way in that corner. And he should be able to see. Yeah, he's going to see some stuff here. He can see into all this. Looks like there's a kitchen or something here. And I need to have this on the apex. I guess, I don't know. I think it should be on that apex, I believe. I have him swing out as much as possible. Clear that all out, come back. And then what I would do is I'd have him come up and this guy come up now that that's mostly clear. And we'll have this guy. Actually, we should be fragging because it's not a hostage rescue. And we'll back up a little bit here. And we are gonna run the rabbit because we don't have dead space. We do have a door here. Okay, we're not gonna run the rabbit because we have the door. This is all dead space here that we need to clear. So we're just gonna push in. Gonna secure that side. And then he's gonna push in and grab along. And then this guy is gonna run up here as a support, just in case. Oh, okay, door just swung open. Dead space behind the door. I need you to get your ass in here and clear that ASAP. So let's have you come this way.
Got one.
Alright, clear. This guy's back is obviously exposed now, but I can just have him spin around. Probably a better way to do that. I wasn't really thinking about that with the door coming open and then dead space behind the door. That could have been really bad. I think there could have been a better way to solve that, so I don't think that was very good. Either way, let's go ahead and get this guy moved up. And this guy as well. I don't want to get in his way. Alright. Let's get you all the way against this wall. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. Dead space here, a little bit of dead space there. Open door, window. We've got dead space here as well, so we got 1, 2, we got 2 threats inside the room that we need guns on. I think you could technically do this with 2 people, but I guess it kind of depends on if there's threats in this room here. Alright, so this is where I think we need to start lowering our security bubble. I think we're starting to get, now that we're 2 rooms deep and we're about to get a 3rd, I think now's a good time to start lowering our security bubble instead of having all our guys spread out here. And I think you could probably argue that going 1 threshold deep here would have been the time to start pushing people back as well, but I think this is adequate. We got the rest of this building to clear here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push both these guys back. I'm gonna have him come here.
Wilco.
This guy is gonna fall back and watch from this angle.
Affirmative.
And then as soon as this guy's here, all right, I'm gonna push him back.
Roger.
All right, and then finally, I'm gonna push him back.
Wilco.
And I'll actually, instead of having him come all the way back, I'm gonna have him hold from the door. Well, could probably hold from the team right here, I would assume. I think that's adequate. And now we've lowered our security bubble. The unfortunate thing about this is when we go, I think there's a door here. No, it's a window. Okay. So we're gonna have to come back and be very careful because bad guys, maybe not where he's looking here, like coming in this way. Potentially in this space here, but we're gonna have dead space or uncleared space because we gave it up, right? Because we don't have people watching this anymore, right? So we're going to have to clear this. We're gonna have to clear all this again, because guys can come in from this way and they can reoccupy these spaces. Make sense? So, but we've lowered our security bubble. We've got a lot of bodies to help us take down the rest of this. All right, so let's go ahead and flood this room and have him take down that space there. Gonna have him actually come in, clear that, and then I'm gonna have him focus on this threshold here. I'll have you come in as well as support.
Covering. Clear.
All right, so that's good. He's gonna be pieing out here as much as he can. We got another door. There's a window here. I completely forgot about that window. Let's go ahead and get you up here ASAP.
Roger.
So you can cover that for him. All right. Let's go ahead and feed bodies. So not everybody is so spread out, just in case we need
Affirmative.
some help. All right. Let's go ahead and frag this next room.
Frag out.
All right, so dig your corner. I'd probably say stop right here and then start pieing out the rest of this. We'll have him come in. Probably stop right about here. And then let's focus on that side here. We also got the windows that we need to worry about, so we'll have you push up, and then I'm gonna have you
Roger.
pick up the windows.
On target. No tangos.
All right. I think that's decent. Probably a better way to do that. Not a lot of space to stand there. So let's go ahead and get these guys as close as we can to continue feeding through. Yellow, I'm gonna need you up here ASAP.
Affirmative.
Because we need supports and we got people watching windows and we got, yeah, not good. That's why I like to clear the exterior, but I wanted to try it this way. And this is, you know, we're starting to get punished now because of all these windows. Let's get a frag grenade in there.
Frag.
Watch out!
Okay, let's pie across. Let's get you getting there in here as well.
Got one.
Nice. All right, how we doing on ammunition? 17, 22, or 23? Good. All right. So it looks like we got rooms that branch out here. A little bit of dead space here, but this looks primarily clear. And then we got a room here, and then possibly another room in the back here. This still counts as dead space. So we're gonna need, for an open door, I like to have at least 2 people. I know we haven't really been following that principle for the duration of the clear, but typically you want 2 people on open doors. So this would be a 3-person problem. We also have another window here that's gonna need to be picked up. So this is, I'll have this guy pick up the window, and then that way we can have a third in this problem. All right, let's go ahead and have him Push straight in. You'll do your pie. Across the doorway. Actually, yeah, wait. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then yellow, you'll come in. I'll have you just immediately start pieing out this here. Once that's clear, go ahead and come back and fall in. Orange, we'll just have you come over here and pick up this window just like ASAP. Cool.
Covering.
Cool, just in case.
Clear.
Just in case there's somebody in that corner there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get prepped for another grenade for this room. So we're gonna get a grenade in here. This guy's not gonna be safe, so we're gonna back him up as much as possible. And then we're gonna come back. I'm gonna have him run the rabbit here. He's gonna come up to right about here. You're gonna push in. I'll have you focus on this apex. And then you're gonna follow up the support. Got one back there, nice. Alright, we got a little bit of dead space right here. And we got a closed door. I'll have him go ahead and push in, get that cleared. Actually. And then you'll focus this door. I'll have you come in and pick up the window.
Roger. On target. No tangos.
Cool. Alright, that guy probably didn't need him to sprint, but, well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. This looks like a small bathroom of some type. Closet or something. Let's go ahead. Another good example of trying to use multiple thresholds as, like, cover. So, notice how I'm, like, moving him back. Oops. I'm moving him back so that he's got, like, a little bit of cover. Could be better. I don't know. I think he's definitely safer on this side than he would be on the other side. Let's see. Do we have anybody with a breach? Like an actual door breach? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so it's going to be extremely unsafe for him to open it just by the angle that he is. Can he get in this corner? He can, but his buddy is going to be shooting him. Okay, so we're going to do this a different way because I'm afraid that this guy's not going to have a shot by the time this door comes open. Alright, so this typically looks clear. I don't know why I said typically like that, but either way, we got two hard corners here. I don't think anybody's going to fit in there, but for the sake of the CQB, let's go ahead and clear it out. Good. Alright, so the entirety of this structure has been cleared. Now we got to worry about the problem of re-clearing some of these spaces, like this here. All of this from his vision's this way, like we were explaining. Nobody was coming in this way. We would have seen them. However, people could have came in from this way, so we got all this they could be hiding behind. So I think we're going to be moving. Well, I guess instead of clearing this out, we could actually just go out this way and we can attack this structure. I think we'll do it that way. So let's go ahead and regroup our guys. Go ahead and pull them back. We'll do this a little bit at a time here because for obvious reasons, we're gonna have to be careful with the windows here, so.
Affirmative.
Alright, so let's be careful here. Let's pie this out. Alright, let's have you get through here, back to the team.
Affirmative.
Alright, we'll have him go. Oops.
Affirmative.
And then we'll have you go. And this guy will be last man. Sick. And obviously we'll be missing a little bit of coverage on that window for a second. Really not that noticeable. All right. Now we got to reflood this. Let's go ahead and have him cover this side. He'll be covering any bad guys that may have popped in. He's going to pop out. He's going to start pieing this off. Actually, let's have you stop here so we can wait for the rest of the team. Because you're going to need some bodies for this, I would assume. Definitely going to need some bodies just in case they decided to flood over here. So we'll have you swing out. This guy will pick up long. Probably went a little bit too close there. That's my bad. Flip this. Clear out the rest of this. Once that's good, go ahead and move across.
On target. No tangos.
Perfect. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I like that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and come out this way. Let's get this guy up here.
Affirmative.
Pick this up. Probably could have waited a little bit before doing that. I'm starting to get overzealous. And then let's flip this off. We can give up this door now that he's going to flip it off. And we're working to left.
Roger.
Obviously, we're going to need this guy to hold up this side. But once we have everybody here, we can just have one person in the rear. All right, now we're moving. Let's get this secondary structure clear.
Affirmative.
Cool. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. So I think we accomplished one door. I need to get a sip of water. Apologies. One door. We got a window on this side. We got windows on this side. And then we got windows on this side. So depending on the layout of this, we might be able to clear this just from the exterior and just have one person watching this door for any squirters. And I think that's how we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and get coverage. Oh, I can't go around this, can I? That's awkward. Go ahead and get him up, pin this wall. Oh god, what are you looking at? There we go. All right. Let's move him up, get coverage on this. Probably take cover behind that well or whatever that is. And then we'll start filtering guys on this wall here. And he's got rear security. I'll leave him there for right now until we can figure out what we want to do with that. And we're gonna... Actually, you know what? We can leave this guy here to watch this door. We don't need to push up on this door. We can kind of L-shape this here. So we'll leave this guy here, and we're gonna work around this way. Alright, I'm gonna have this guy come up, pie off as much as this as possible. Okay, good. Alright, now we got this uncleared space here, and then we gotta worry about the windows as well. So I'm gonna have him come up. He's gonna be pieing out these windows probably to about here. This guy's gonna come up, and he's gonna get his long. The entire time, that guy's gonna be watching long, and they're gonna flip it off. Okay, they're gonna flip it off. He's gonna come here, he's gonna pick it up. This guy's gonna grab long. And we're just gonna keep doing this dance all the way down until we can plug these windows. Let's go ahead and clear off the rest of this, as much as we can anyway. Which I think it's fair to say, there's a possibility there could be somebody there, there's an opening there. Anybody can pop out of this. So let's start moving down. So keep pieing this out. Have you come up, keep watching long. Oh, you can't see through that. Is that supposed to be like that? Alright, well either way, go ahead and pick this up from him. That's a window blocker. Okay, so that's not a factor then. Alright, well either way, let's go ahead. We can work on that here in a second. Go ahead and pie out the rest of this as much as we can. Awesome. Okay, are these blocked as well? All of these are blocked. Okay, but this is good because this allows us to essentially clear out the rest of this on this side. We just got to be careful with crossfire here. So technically speaking, I should be able to pie out like as much as I can on this side, and this guy can kind of just be here for support. I don't think we got to worry about the windows, but just in case. All right, so yeah, unless there's bad guys back here, which I doubt it, and I'm making a gamble with that, I think we're good. I think we can give up the security on this side. So let's do this a little bit at a time. Let's go ahead and start off with this window here.
Affirmative.
And technically speaking, well, I like his position. I'm going to leave his position. Anybody that comes out that door, he can take out. Let's have him. Actually, let's clear the window from this side. And he can, this guy can shoot in. Nice. Alright, we got a little bit of dead space here. Let's clear that out. Awesome. So this is pretty much all clear. We got a little bit of dead space. Nobody's going to be behind the couch. Possibility somebody can be there. Cool. Now, I'm not comfortable climbing through windows in this game. So, let's go ahead and push around to this guy. He's going to be our new point. We're going to leave this guy here so he's got coverage on all this pretty much. Well, let's get him into a position. Okay, so he's kind of got, actually we might be able to do this instead here. Let's have him break this side of the window. He doesn't have security right now. I probably should have waited before doing that, but I think we're okay. All right, so now he's got security on both of these doors. So if anybody pops out of here, they're gonna get taken care of. We've got a team of 3. Actually, let's make it a team of 4 because that guy's pretty much watching nothing at this point. If there's people still over here hiding behind here, I'll be surprised. All right, let's go ahead and get stacked up on this door. We got plenty of bodies to do this here. Awesome. All right. We'll have this guy. Do we have any breaching charges? Did I not think about that? Here we go. This guy's got a breaching charge. Perfect.
Policing charge.
Awesome.
Charge ready.
Okay, let's go ahead and get him in the back of the stack. Get a little bit of tighter angle. Execute. We'll have him swing out. There we go. That was the last guy.
Mission complete.
It's a little bit anticlimactic there at the end. Let's see. 6 minutes, 19 seconds. And we're roughly at 35 minutes or so on the recording. All right, let's do a replay, shall we? Replay was saved. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. Actually, I think that's a little bit too much. Let's do 3 times speed.
On target. Clear.
Maybe 2 times. I think that's a little too fast.
Got him.
This was pretty good right here. Pied this off as much as he could. He held security here. They came back to start clearing out the structure. That was good. This guy pies out from over here. That was good.
Throwing frag.
Now this right here I want to look and see, because we completely forgot about clearing behind this door. Anybody there would have been dead from the frag grenade, but still. That was really clean. That was really clean right there. So I can't really tell how I feel about this, because technically this guy here could have also engaged him, and this guy could have gone around and cleared behind the door. having this third guy come in and just run around the corner is definitely not ideal. So I think I would have just rather have this guy take him out and then this guy wrap around.
Tango down.
That was good. That's when I start bringing everybody back to tighten security.
Covering. Clear.
Okay, we got coverage on the window. This guy, see, I probably would have had like back to back. I think what I should have done is had them go back to back here, kind of. One watching this, one watching the window. That's probably what I should have done.
Frag out. On target. Clear.
Either that or flipped it. They could have flipped it as well.
Throwing frag.
Also, this is a mistake right here. I should have had this guy come back and watch from this angle. If a bad guy were to come up to like right here, they would have shot him for sure.
Got one.
That was good.
No tangos.
So this is where we have the dead space behind the refrigerator. I want to see this. Let's actually slow this down. Yeah, that was good.
Clear.
I don't know why he snapped his gun like that, but like I'm sure if there was a bad guy there, he would have taken care of it.
Frag out. Tango down.
Nice.
On target. Clear.
This is where we were not too sure how we wanted to do this. It just sucks sometimes because like when you're trying to open a door, sometimes your guy just like puts his whole body in front of the door. There might be a way to get around that. That doesn't include like breaching charges. And then we pulled security back and then we went through and we re-cleared this. That was good.
Covering. Clear.
That was a little bit too close there. That could have been done a little bit better. I don't know why I had him sprint up like that. They flipped. He gave this up. That was good. I like that. We had this guy pin this angle here. Really good. L shape. We came out. We cleared this window. They flipped it. And then that's when we discovered that these were all covered here, these windows. We pied out the rest of the exterior for the most part anyway. There was no bad guys in those hidden spots. Killed this guy hiding in there. We made a mistake by not... We should have left this guy back for support just in case, so we could get a better view from this window. Definitely don't want to do that, but luckily nobody squirted through those doors. And then this is our final kill.
Setting charge. Charge ready.
Boom.
Good job.
It would have been nice to be able to clear out the rest of the dead space in that room for practice, but either way, I think that was pretty good. That is going to finish up the video right there. Thank you guys so much if you stuck it all the way through it to the end. If you haven't purchased Door Kickers 2 yet and you want to check it out for yourself, the link will be down below in the description. The mods that we showcase in this video will be down below in the description as well if you want to check those out. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Thank you guys again, and we'll see you in the next video.